Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Sangean DT-120CL. CL stands for clear, pretty awesome. And I'm going to perform a daytime medium wave band scan with this radio. First, I'll go over features. Second, I'll do a size comparison. And third, I'll start cruising the daytime medium wave band. So let's check it out, the Sangean DT-120CL. Pretty cool radio. I have the 180, which is identical to this in black. I figured I'd revisit this radio on the channel, and I figured I would go clear. So this is a neat way to see what's on the inside of that DT-180. So very cool. So you can find these on sale on Amazon and eBay, I believe. Amazon, I think about the same as eBay, $36. I'll have links below in the comment section and description in case you want to support the channel or pick yourself up one of these awesome radios. You get to see everything inside. I'm a fan of clear items. Pretty cool. Very neat looking. So let's go ahead and look at features of the DT-120CL. So on the left-hand side, we have our power button. And when the power is on, it acts as our band select as well. There's FM1, FM2, and the AM band. The reason why there's two FMs is for extra presets. Going to the front here, we have our LCD display. When it is on, it'll display the frequency information, signal strength indicator, battery life indicator, and of course what band you're on. Pretty awesome. Good, turn that back off, press and hold. Nice. We got 4 buttons here on the bottom. We have our DBB, which is dynamic bass boost. Pretty awesome. You'll notice it has a step function. The step function is when you press and hold when the power is off, which I'll do, shows the firmware, keep holding, and then you can change the FM stepping from 100 kilohertz stepping to 50 kilohertz stepping. Pretty cool. Tap it again, and you're able to change the AM stepping from 10 kilohertz to 9 kilohertz. Tap it again to exit. Beautiful. FM stereo to FM mono button right here. Tuning buttons, up and down, incremental, and seek tuning, which is nice. Press and hold, let go for seek. Very cool. You can kind of see some of the PCB there. PCB-A, 2 parts, it looks like, going on. Of course, you can see the batteries from the front. And at the bottom, you can see the internal ferrite antenna for the AM band. Nicely wound. Does a good job pulling the stations in for being just slightly over 1.5 inches. Very cool. Right hand side of the radio, we got volume up and down. Top of the radio, we have our headphone jack. Of course, there's FM stereo on this radio. Yay! We have 5 memory buttons, which is really nice. When you find a station you like, you just press and hold. It automatically sets it to that button. So you have 5 presets per band. There's 2 FM bands, 1 AM band, giving a total of 15 presets. For a little radio like this, that's enough. We have a lanyard hook point if you have a little carry lanyard. Nice. And then on the back here, we'll just kind of zoom in. Kind of see how it's built. It's always cool to look on the inside. Yeah, neat stuff. We have a lock switch to lock the radio down. Very handy. You don't want to bump something while you're playing something, or you don't want to turn on in your pocket. More circuitry, and of course the 2 AAA batteries that powers this radio. There's a little sliding door here. You press down and this slides down to access the 2 batteries, which they're both set positive pointing downwards. You can also see there is more circuitry there. It's like an IC, probably doing most of the radio work. There you go. Cool. And then on the back side of the door is the serial number of the radio. Let's go ahead and click that back into place. There we are. Cool. Let's do a size comparison real quick. We have CC Pocket. Current time is 11:08 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. For the sake of this band scan, so you know where I'm at. I'll be giving you details on each station I find. But there you go. This is a small little radio. Great for pocket. I love it on the go. Actually has really good AM reception when you're outdoors as well. Next we have CC Skywave. Well, it's kind of a big radio. Just kind of put it right on top. Give you an idea just how small that little Sangean is. Very cool. Totally worth that $36. I mean, there's $20 radios out there and everybody gets excited, but spending a little bit more for a digital radio isn't bad. And this is nice. It does so much, so well, which is great. Of course, we have a deck of cards in case you don't have those two radios. It's Iron Man. Oh, yeah. He is here to tell us he has a master plan. He loves Sangean radios in each hand. He's Iron Man. Powered by the Sangean Radio Man. Just making up stuff as I go, man. There you go. Cool. It can fit right inside that box. Very neat. Okay, cool. There it is. Buy a Sangean DT-120CL today. Gotta love it. All right, so that's out of the way. Let's go ahead and plug it in. I have a GPX radio behind here, about a foot away. Shouldn't interfere. And that's going to be our external speaker source, so we can hear what's going on as I tune the band. Let me patch it in with the cable here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on by tapping the button here. Turn on my radio. We're at the bottom of the band at 530. Again, showing a single strength indicator. You will see bars go up. And of course, our battery life. So let's go ahead and start tuning. It's in the front. So our first station is 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. It's to the north. You can't hear it unless I turn this radio so that antenna faces horizontally to the north.
Find themselves in. Yep. And to be fair,
there we go.
Florida voted overwhelmingly for Ron DeSantis in his last election. And so...
Can't hear it this way, but you can hear it, of course, at the point to the south, the two.
Didn't vote for him, and who are not on board.
And others continue to intimate that opposition to an agenda is tantamount to genocide. By the way, if somebody were to say, as I have, we have to get rid of leftism, does that mean that I want to see the genocide of leftists? If a leftist believes that, it is only because they are attributing
Hang on one second.
what they really would like, which is the physical eradication of conservatives. But nobody takes, let's get rid of conservatism, as meaning, let us exterminate.
Yeah, I guess my GPX needs some servicing. The volume pot's a little weak. This is a cool station. Excuse me, 580. This is WILL, Urbana, Illinois, which is 150 miles south. As I turn it, it'll improve.
Carolyn Harvey, who's a councilwoman and serving as mayor pro tem in Carbondale after the incumbent mayor took an extended leave of absence for family reasons. Also, Harold Visser, who is a local property manager in Carbondale. Those are the candidates. And I want to ask about another...
It's not bad.
...that has put Carbondale really in a nasty spot.
Let's keep going. So here's a station. I can pick it up outside. This is 590 WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan, which is about 140 miles to the east. I can just make something out. So I'm going to bring in a Terk Advantage just for the heck of it. It's a passive loop. I want to put it perpendicular to that ferrite antenna. I'm going to tune it. Yeah, barely picking up anything. Okay, let's keep going. So here's 600 WMT Cedar Rapids, Iowa, which is 175 miles to the west. This I can hear on the radio. Speaker, let's see if we can't use the Terk Advantage to pull it in.
And that's the thing I think with successful practices like yours is to a large extent you have the relationships with individuals and then you build them into families and then you bring their whole network to them, as a matter of fact. But it's not only the general
I
don't want to blare some of these stations that are stronger. Next station.
You get my vote, because at least you tried. You know, I just get tired. I get tired of this political football, and we're the football.
So here's 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And nothing is ever done. And I'm sick of being the political football.
You nailed it at kick. They kick us around.
Red was shirtless and flashed what appeared to be a handgun next to his face. The Grizzlies investigated the situation and decided on a...
So this is 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
...apologized for the incident and said he was taking time away to get help and learn better methods of dealing with stress.
If it works out for you. Who's the Bears' backup quarterback?
Well, I think it's Trevor Siemian right now, I think. I would be surprised, Dan, if the Bears didn't at some point in the draft, and again, we don't know how many picks they will have ended up with, they should definitely...
Here's 670 The Score, WSCR, Chicago.
...on the roster who they think that they might be able to develop with.
Because I was like, what?
That's just being obstreperous. I'm not going to go along. You know better. They have to.
720 WGN, Chicago. Cool. Local station. Comes nice and strong. As you can see, it's got memory 2 there. So my memory 2 button access automatically. Full signal strength, as you can see, went all the way up.
How do you get to me? Wow, I don't think I can do that. Are we missing any others?
So the little popping, I think, is the speaker on the GPX. I don't believe that's the headphones picked that up.
And I just know it reached heaven. So God bless you for sharing today.
Thank you very much. Thank you for both of you letting me share it. I'm thanking the world, whoever that is.
WNDZ, Portage, Indiana. I believe a Catholic radio station.
You know, we never lose our loved ones. They always live in our heart. And
first-round choices in the next 2 seasons to move up to number 1. With sports at 16 and 46 past each hour, Rick Gregg, News Radio 1059 WBBM.
11:18, traffic and weather together on the...
There you go. News Radio 780 WBBM, Chicago. Old-time radio, Monday through Friday at night, 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you can tune in WBBM from your location, give it a go. It's a lot of fun.
Downtown from O'Hare, it's 15 off the junction. Outbound Soy.
We can seek tune. Okay, passed up a station. Let's go back.
Join us for a conversation about living our best lives during the WCPT.
Oh, it just said WCPT. 820. This is Willow Springs, Illinois, 40 miles away.
Co-hosts Santita Jackson and Patty Vasquez as we engage health and work.
Yeah, I don't know why I missed some of those stations. Okay, let's 860. Got some music playing. It's WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 220 watts of power, 52 miles away, which is pretty neat. Just picking it up. I just can't overrun the music. Yeah, I'm not going to try for East Lansing, Michigan. 200 miles away, that'd be a tough one. It's tough for my bigger radios. This little antenna, I don't think can get it.
I remember going on a TV network. It happened, folks, not a Joe Biden story. And they were like, hey, when you're on the air, like, be very careful how you talk.
So this is WLS, the high-pitch whine coming from the camera. Now watch this. I'll move my radio away.
Panic kills. Like,
And it should
don't hit the bed with an S in front of it, if you know what I mean. Like, that was their line. Like, never panic, because the panic will get you killed before the bad guy. So I said, of course. And honestly, I was a little offended they told me that. Because why would go on the air and, like, do that? Oh, you're going to die from a bullet. It just sounded, I don't know.
There you go. You can hear why. RFI coming from the camera recording. Only on that station.
If the 39-year-old
So
quarterback
920.
tells his bosses that he wants to return and commit
Big Badger.
to a single-minded quest for a second championship, they're receptive. Great. Anything short of that, however, would leave them less than enthused. And I've said that all
So there's WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
If he comes back and he says, I'm ready to go, I want to do this, I want to run it back with you.
Might require different approaches based on our different temperaments. But I think the main thing is to...
WBKM, Sandwich, Illinois, relevant radio.
Preemptive strike. I mean, it was 50-50 on the social feedback. I
didn't. That's a lot of good people.
940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. So we can improve it with the loop.
And the reason I remembered even was because I saw this stuff on social. That was really the end of the special. Right, stuck through it. Yeah, and here's a little bit of that.
Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that. But people that don't know it, everybody.
So pretty cool.
That it's a hike of about 5 kilometers up to the top of the mountain. So 2.5 miles roughly. And
so we're 950 to be NTD, Chicago. If you hear little crackles, distant crackles there, that's actually not the radio this time. There actually was some storms that just came through about an hour ago.
And you go out into the dark, and you're just going to be kind of quiet and still. And again, that's kind of setting you up.
Support for WPR comes from Wollersheim Winery and Distillery, makers of family-crafted red and white port wines. Located in
WHA, Madison, Wisconsin, 970.
More information and store hours at Wollersheim.com.
Support also comes from the Humane Animal Welfare Society.
Show was going by the wayside, and so I will give you some of my thoughts on it in a moment. But first, I'd like to say
here's 1000 WMVP, Chicago, ESPN.
Very proud of many things I've been a part of at ESPN over now almost 27 years that I've worked here. I've never been prouder to be a...
As you can tell, most of my stations are going to the southeast, where Chicago is. And a lot of my stations going to the northwest, where Madison is. Very cool.
O przyznaniu tej emerytury. Pismo z decyzją o przyznaniu panu świadczeń.
So WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Humana i Medicare biorą co chcą i udają głupca. W październiku i...
Talking about. I've always had to fight my way. So anyway, my friend, what else?
WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Just
well, things that are going on and stuff. You know, I mean, let's go back to Sociology 101.
Well, let's not.
Download the UNEST app from the App Store or Google Play. See terms and conditions at unest.co. That's UNEST.co.
A horrific car accident left Paul
WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
I got to the point where I really couldn't walk.
WNWI, Oaklawn, Illinois. Jamming music. Oh, it's going to tune with the volume. That's smart. Let's go 1110.
La fe es tener la plena seguridad de recibir lo que se espera. Es tener la plena confianza, la seguridad de recibir.
WXES, Chicago, Illinois.
De la realidad de las cosas que no.
Heating and Cooling has brought back a deal we haven't had in over 10 years. Until March 31st, you can receive a free air conditioner with the purchase of any Lennox
1130 WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Best-in-class warranties and no interest financing up to 36 months. You can find us at FieldmanGroup.com.
What happened to her?
After my position was announced, baseless claims that the board was an Orwellian ministry of truth.
So here's 1160 WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio, Chicago, Illinois.
With arbitrating or restricting speech.
See, this is where she's trying to make this distinction. She couldn't arbitrate or...
Okay, we got the squirrel on WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. There's squirrels on my radio. Yeah. Just can't overrun it. I want to, though. Awesome.
Perdona nuestros pecados, de lunes a viernes a las 7 por Univisión.
Aquí saludamos de tu amigo Chuy González. Si andas en busca de un nuevo auto, te recomiendo que vayas con nuestros amigos de Malari Nissan antes de tomar una decisión.
There's 1200 WRTO, Chicago.
Si te pagan en efectivo, tienes matrícula, número de IT, mal crédito, no crédito, o incluso...
Si ya no me las dejo, me las dejo.
Ya salió el peine. Buena respuesta, ¿eh? Ya no
me vende perejil.
Pues no se las
me vende perejil.
No se las compre.
WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois. straight east.
Un saludo para el señor Provecho también. Un saludo.
What we do is we have a proprietary formula, and we work with a flavor.
WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin.
What we call our concentrate. And we take our
Agro
concentrate,
radio station.
and we take
If you want to learn about farming,
water,
you listen to this station.
We have pure cane sugar. Unfortunately, it's 50-pound bags, not 100-pound bags. I was going to say, what's the volume of this? When you make a batch, what are you talking?
Chiamare come Vittorino, diminutivo vittorico, eccetera. Detto del giorno.
WSBC, Chicago. Their voices always sound over compressed or overdriven. Music there, WKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles away, usually hard to get. Let's bring the loop in. Just hear a hint of it. Just a bit of it. Okay, keep going. WBIG, Aurora, Illinois. Shopping radio.
We also have spicy potatoes. These are just some of your hot bites here that you can get into. The ho-ho.
Grab your cordless phone and fire it up.
Pineapple and
order your coupons.
They've got chicken skewers. These are some of
That's what it is. It's like, it's not even stuff. It's just like coupons and stuff. Come on. I don't want a coupon. I want to get something sent to my door. Like a radio. I want to buy a radio off the radio. Boy, I don't know if I'm hearing anything. WZTI Greenfield. Yeah, we'll keep going. WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois.
My neighborhood. And they put up flipping
1310, WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
It didn't last very long. But this was all madness, and you and I were talking out about it then.
Cam Newton. And I'm like, does everybody remember how great Cam Newton was in college? I'm out, and I'm not a huge Cam Newton fan.
1330 WNTA, Rockford, Illinois.
If you go to Cam's early years, his first year in the league, Cam was doing things.
I missed. Okay. Here we go. We got music on 1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois, University Town. Nice. More music on 1380. Sounds pretty good on this external speaker. 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. And yeah, I'll have to see if the deep bass boost works. I don't remember if it works on FM or AM, but I'll try it out. Just barely picking up gospel radio, WGRB, Chicago. WRGN, Racine, Wisconsin. Usually music.
Which I thought was really cool. So you can check them out. Give me a call there. Give me a call here, 847-931-1410. Top Shelf Sports Cards at 359 South Randall Road.
Get some sports cards.
Elgin. So check them out. It is 11:30 here, so I'm going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll discuss some more deals and savings. And again, you're listening to Matt in the mornings, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. We'll be back in just a bit.
Stanley's Grill and Craft Bar.
So WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
It's different. It's big. It's Stanley's brand new Royal Slot Room. It's separate, bigger, and better than your average gaming place. It has a quiet and laid-back atmosphere for you to focus on gaming. Then dine at Stanley's for great food and beer. Stanley's also has a new Royal Rewards program. To check out Stanley's new Royal Slot Room, visit RoyalSlotRoom.com. And
should have been using that earlier. WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois, ethnic music. almost acts like a kind of a filter there. Nice.
Bloody knuckles pounding on the ceiling panel to get the mast to drop. This left the 737 with just one working engine. The pilot was able to turn the plane around and safely land back where the flight began.
Look on the brighter tone. 1440 WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
America's listening to Fox News.
Just picking up a hint of WRLL, Cicero, Illinois, the real. It's a Hispanic station. Let's see if we can't boost it. Not bad. We're picking it up. Always give a good test of a radio going up the band to the top of the band, see how clear the stations are coming in. A lot of the cheaper radios, they don't do very well, but Sangean makes a quality radio. Let's go to Iron Country.
InjuryLawyerWI.com or call me at 608-755-8100.
March is a big month at Plan Z.
Country music here, station WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. Cool.
It's also the time we run our...
Got some heavy metal rock on Can't hover on it. I'd like to. WPJX, Zion, Illinois. That's cool. You don't hear heavy metal too often on the radio. Very cool. I brought the loop in to help it.
It's something that is, I think, not understood today. That when you have fallen in love, and the other party is...
WLUV loves Park, Illinois. Used to be a stronger station. I wonder if they lost power, or they can't, or they got the antenna in a different position or something. But it used to be a stronger station. Okay, I think. Okay, we got music on 1560 WGLB, Port Washington, Wisconsin. Loop. Helps a little bit. You probably won't be using a passive loop with your little headset radio, but when you're outside, there's a big difference. Alright, let's go ahead and keep going. Volume. WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin. Barely coming in.
WMBS and streaming on the Civic Media app. Sure, Tom Hartman program with your friends. We're available on Sirius XM, Freaky TV, Pacifica, commercial stations nationwide.
There you go.
Twitter, Facebook, and Tom Hartman app, and you can even tell your...
메시지였습니다. 기도셨습니다. 우리 주님은 타협하지 아니하셨습니다. 그리고
WCGO, Evanston, Illinois.
믿음으로 구원 사역을 이루셨던 거죠. 사랑하는 성도 여러분, 우리도
We're almost through. Here's Traffic Advisory Radio, Lake County, Illinois. 10-watt transmitter. One of our Discord admins mentioned a person sent him a notice saying that he'd picked up this station 1620 with his 10-watt transmitter all the way in Minnesota on AM. That's amazing. It's amazing. I think it's because it's towards the top of the medium wave band or AM band that these signals can carry at night. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this up. This is usually the mighty KCJJ. Usually pick it up at night. Here's WSJP.
Not give up.
Sussex, Wisconsin.
This is another quote I have from that wonderful book, Conversation with Christ. You can get it from TAN Publishers.
Relevant Radio.
Publishers. It's a conversation with Christ. And
we exceeded that goal by 25% with the help of Midwest.
1670 The Zone, WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin.
We do appreciate our employees, and we want them to continue to succeed.
To build a customer.
1690 WBON, Chicago. Just picking it up barely.
On the Dan Ryan, no worries. Bishop Ryan, 16 minutes. We do have slow traffic inbound between Cottage Grove and the Dan Ryan.
I think that's just on this station. Let's see if it affects other stations.
When we're feeling consoled and in the groove and
yeah, just on the top of the band.
And focused on our Lord. And it's easy to pray then, but
let's go to our locals.
Here's winding down. They're looking for the next superstar, although it's probably Jokic, and yet no one treats him like that.
Deep bass
Giannis is in that conversation. But Ja Morant, because of the way that he plays, the exciting style that he plays.
Or Throop instead of Troop.
Wait a minute. Throop instead of Troop. T-H-R. How's it spelled?
I'm not even sure, because now I'm a Hoosier, but...
Live with. Call Big Lou at 800-200-1966. 800.
or call 1-800-572-BARK. Raise a puppy, change a life. You can make a world of difference in the life of a person with a disability.
In a social media post, Genoa police say no foul play is suspected. The Chronicle is reporting that police...
Okay, cool. Just want to show you that deep, I keep saying deep bass boost. That's what I like to call it. Dynamic bass boost on all the stations. But there you are, daytime Sangean DT-120CL. It actually does a great job pulling in the distant stations. Pretty impressed. Give it a big like if you like the video. 2 if you like Sangean radios. Hit subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future ones. I plan on featuring this radio some more. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the DT-120CL. Do you like clear radios? Would you pick this up for fun? Yeah, I like it. I think it's just a neat little guy, and I can actually showcase what's on the insides. Alrighty, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.